The first group, including Bob, Mario, Miku, and Colin, head towards the first tower in hopes there will be some type of force capable of taking down the apartment's protection. They end up having to fight horde after horde of boxheads to arrive, as the island is much more infested than initially thought, and opponents continue to crawl from behind their surroundings. The group continues on their journey to the castle, that is until the group comes across a branching path. They could continue straight on the path, or detour left or right, in hopes of finding something to help. They go right, but are taken off guard by an ambush.
God damn it. It was a trap, we should have known. Keep your guard up.
Oh Jesus, that's a lot of them, stay strong.
Aw man, why did I have to get involved with this?
Alrighty, these boxes won't stay in my way.
Thankfully, they make it out alive, but not without being wounded, arriving at the first tower shortly after, with Mario severely injured. They survey the area, but are quick to find out that the door to the first tower is locked. Their only hope is to wait for another group to meet up and help out.
Here Mario, I'll tend to those wounds of yours. Will you be alright?
Mamma mia, they got me real good. I don't think I'll be able to keep moving.
Yeah, no kidding, I can barely feel my legs after all those enemies.
How unfortunate. With that and the locked door, we've found ourselves in quite the situation.
But just then, in their time of need, they see some figures begin to approach in the distance.
Bob, you're here.
Well, if it isn't Business Cat, I was wondering if we'd run into you guys.
Yeah, I was shocked we didn't see you on the way here. Have you guys seen E.T. and the others?
No, not yet. We just got here, and barely. The boxheads around here are more frequent than we were hoping.
Ah, we didn't run into too many on the way here, but from how you guys are looking I figure it didn't go as easy.
Oh, they did not hold back any punches, that's for sure.
I see despite this you were able to hold out though, that in of itself is commendable. Oh, and it's good to see you again Bob, it's been a while, old pal.
Same to you Mex, I was looking forward to the next time we can fight side by side. I'm sure with the two of us united once more this invasion will be smooth sailings.
So have you guys tried entering the tower yet?
Yeah, but it's locked. Apparently we need a key. If only we knew where it was.
Well, now that you mention it, when we were on the way here we had noticed a suspicious figure in the distance. We figured it was another enemy. Though it is possible this mysterious figure has this key you look for.
Seems like a stretch, but if it's a lead we should take it. Shall we go see this mystery man then?
Sounds like a fine plan to me. But are you all okay leaving?
I think it'd be best if I stay here. I'd probably just hold you back.
I'll stay here and tend to Mario's injuries. Bob can go if he's feeling good enough though.
I'm alright, this but a scratch.
Understood. Then let's get a move on.
After waiting, Business and his group finally catches up, working alongside Bob and company. Gabe Newell stays back with the injured at the castle, while Bob joins Business as they plan to go after a mysterious figure seen on the way, who may hold the key to the first tower. They go through the typical hordes of boxheads, searching for this elusive figure, until they stumble upon Bobby. But wait. This wasn't one of our Bobbies. It was none other than Edgy Bobby.
State your purpose, imposter.
Ugh, imposter this, imposter that. No matter where I go, all I hear is the same fucking thing. Whatever, I wouldn't expect you losers to understand. All the more reason to finish my mission here.
Hey, stop talking to yourself and answer us. Is it true that you have the key to the tower?
And what if I do? Does it fucking concern you? You're all nothing but street rubble, so go get stepped on elsewhere. I'm sure those box things would love to kick your shit in right now.
Listen punk, if you have the key then hand it over this instant. We don't have time for your foolishness.
Fucking hell. Whatever. If you want the key so badly, you gotta get through me. Semenda's orders.
I sense a high probability that this man is associated with the Order of Chaos. If this is true then it is likely others have been hired by Samantha. It would be best if we show no mercy and receive the key quickly.
Whoa, you're really annoying. I'll make sure to turn this one into scrap metal first. Now let's wrap this up quickly. Yeah, I've got better places to be.
The crew is quick to rush in, Edgy putting up a good fight, and it becomes apparent his power is unlike that of which they've seen before, leaving the group dazed. But in the end Edgy Bobby is still pretty sloppy and uninterested, and is defeated without serious injury. He hands over the key, escaping to be fought another day.
Whatever. I'm not wasting any more time on your pathetic group. You bastards might win this time, but I assure you next time I won't let you off so easily.
He's getting away.
It's fine, leave him be. We have the key, let's just focus on making it back to the tower.
He certainly was powerful though. I don't know what abilities he possessed, but it has left me uneasy. We should return quickly, we'll be stronger in numbers.
Right?
They continue fighting their way back to the tower, but begin getting overwhelmed. They find a shack to stay in on the way back and decide to rest up, as Aegis and Emo Mechs are severely hurt. They wait inside until a noise is heard coming from nearby. Hearing the footsteps coming from outside, they are hesitant, but Bob goes out to check on it. Thankfully for them, he'd find the Bobbies and Alvin passing by on their way to the tower.
But Biz, it's you, right?
Bob. Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
Ah, well, don't worry about it for now. We can catch you up on everything once we get back in the shack, it's safer there.
The group enters the shack, and sits down, catching the Bobbies up to speed.
So here's what's up. Me and Bob's group have found the tower, but it seems it needed a key, so we fought some guy who looked like you three but edgier, and now we're camping out here so Aegis and Emo Mechs can rest up.
Yeah, sounds about right. And you said you saw us, but edgier? Oh lol, Edgy must be here too. I'm sure he's still all whiny and angsty as always.
So there's another Bobby. How is that?
It's best if you don't dwell into it. Our relationships go far back, but from your very detailed description it seems he's here too.
He always was a thorn in my side, and there's nothing he hates more than me. Apparently I stole his mojo or something. Who cares lol, I'm sure it's not important. But if he is associated with this whole invasion thing, then we've got quite a problem on our hands.
Scary. But you guys did get the key, right?
Yepers, all we need to do is make it back to the tower. Although it won't be easy with our injuries.
Alright, we make two groups, a front line, and the injured in the back to stay out of trouble. Is this okay with you all?
It's better than nothing, and it's best if we act soon. We have more allies back waiting for us at the tower.
Bob and Business join ET Bobby and OG in front, while Sad Bobby and Alvin are further behind with the injured Emo Mechs and Aegis. They'd try to return, but wouldn't without a struggle. As Bob and Co continue, they realize the back group is falling behind. They decide to risk it and wait for them to catch up. Thankfully they aren't attacked while waiting and regroup, swapping the injured OG Bobby out for Sad Bobby in hopes of keeping everyone safe. In the back of the group, the injured have a sweet talk.
But yeah, that whole Fortune Street place was a strange experience. I don't regret it though. It taught me just how much there is to this world I've still yet to learn and discover.
Alvin suddenly pulls out a camera, and snaps a picture of the group.
Jeez. I love getting pictures of all my adventures. Good mementos to look back on.
Nice. I've always thought photography was cool.
Alvin looks closer at the photo though, and is shocked when he notices something looming over Aegis's shoulder.
Aegis. Your shoulder. There's a ghost on your shoulder.
Excuse me? A ghost? What a strange imagination.
That thing? Nah, no way that's a freaking ghost. Probably just something buggy with your camera. Oh well, we can get you a new one after this invasion stuff is over. That cool?
Oh man. That's gotta be a ghost. I know it.
Alvin, please. Just stop the nonsense. We have got more important things to worry about. Besides, the group is getting ahead. We can't lose pace.
Understood. Following behind you.
Mom, maybe I do gotta get a new camera.
And so they continued moving towards the front lines, making sure not to get left behind.
Ooh, I'm a spooky ghost now. Whoa, I'm gonna hunt them all.
As they continue their way back to the tower, they must fight their way through a constant stream of battles, boxheads now attacking left and right. It seemed as if they would never make it back to the base. They finally had weeded it down to the last bunch of boxheads in their path, but all of them were on their final breaths.
God, there's too many. We aren't going to make it.
Come on. Don't give up now. We're so close to the tower. Keep fighting, damn it.
Aye.
Business is knocked to the ground, blood dripping from his palm.
Abigail. Haley. I can't die here. Not yet.
A boxhead approaches Business to deal a finishing blow.
Business. Watch out.
Before Business can take a final blow, Bob, being the badass he is, charges into the boxhead, keeping him safe.
Get up, Business. We aren't done yet. You've still got to.
But it was at that moment that the boxhead threw its punch, a blow from behind shattering Bob's back. He falls to the ground.
Bob.
Everyone turns in horror to see Bob fall to the ground.
No, you can't die here. Not so soon.
Business. You're such a strong man. Please, make sure this island is restored. Bring peace. For everyone. For your family.
Bob, please.
Bob's heart stops beating. It was over. Now the remaining boxheads surround Business Cat to finish what they started.
No.
Business gathers all the energy inside him and unleashes a devastating barrage of slashes, taking out the remaining boxheads. They'd won, but at the cost of a valiant soldier. They had to give one last push. They'd be able to succeed with the strong lead from Business, but it came at the expense of Bob's life. He died in Business's hands, wishing for Business to find his daughter, and for the restoring of the island. It was the first blood to spill, and certainly not the last. The 7 of them arrive back at the tower to see Miku, Colin, Mario, and Gabe in improved condition.
Guys, you made it back, and I see the Bobbies have joined you. But where's Bob?
They describe the events that occurred, including the death of Bob, and his noble fight until the end. Everyone is in disbelief that one of their strongest had fallen so soon.
Damn it. I knew he shouldn't have gone. If only I went instead.
Bob. After everything we have been through together. To lose him like this. Damn this world. Damn it all.
It's a tragic loss, but his death was not in vain. And now with the key, we can finish what we came here to do.
I knew this wasn't worth it. Bob's dead, and for what? So we can go in this tower hoping that maybe it has something of use, and what if it doesn't? Then Bob died for nothing? Great fucking job, guys.
The group goes silent.
I'll go. His last wish was to see peace restored, and I'll see to it. I don't care what you think, or what injuries I've taken, even if it's only a chance. I'll take those odds over wasting away any day.
But Business, you know you're too injured to fight. You can barely move.
Well, I was saving this in case I got hurt. But if you really think we have a chance, then please take it.
Business looks at the Mega Cure, and takes it, injecting it quickly, and being restored of his injuries.
Thank you so much, Alvin. I really owe you one. So, who's coming? It might be dangerous, but we don't have much of a choice.
Miku steps up.
My injuries have healed up since earlier. I'm ready. No more sitting on the sidelines.
Same here. It's about time I help out. I hope you'll let me join you, business.
No problem. Let's show these robots what we're made of.
Oh yeah, let's give them a heaping helping of a pasta power.
It was decided. The four of them, also Gabe Newell, but no one cares about Gabe Newell, were to head into the tower and hopefully find what would be the saving grace of their mission. If anyone could succeed, it was the 5 of them. Minutes passed. Then an hour. Then a few hours. It was so quiet. Too quiet. Next thing they knew, night had passed. And the door to the castle remained untouched. It's when they began discussing the idea of going in after the others that the door finally opened. Only it was a soul fighter that exited. They were alone. They were all that was left. Miku exits the tower, everyone's expression turning from surprise to dread. As they only see Miku exit.
Hey, look who's back. Did we win?
Miku. Where's the others?
Run, Mario. Go on without me.
Abigail. Haley. I'm so sorry.
The memories are too much to bear. She stumbles to her knees.
Miku?
The others are gone. They're all dead.
No. It can't be. Even business? It can't be possible.
Unbelievable.
We were all doing so well. But then it all fell apart. That man, Rio. He showed no mercy. I'm the only survivor.
Holy shit. This can't be real. How? Why?
Miku, I'm so sorry. This weight you're bearing must be agonizing. I'm sorry we couldn't have assisted you.
Don't waste your time beating yourself up about it. We were the best fighters in the group. It wasn't a matter of who we sent. It was the opponents we were up against. Their power. It far exceeded ours. But at least...
I knew it. I fucking knew this was a mistake. I should have never let you bastards trick me into this. God. I'm so stupid for actually thinking there was any chance for this to work.
Hey Bobby, calm down. We haven't lost hope yet. There's still...
Oh my god, shut the hell up, ET. You don't know anything you're talking about. You think you can lead us, but there's nowhere to lead us but to our fucking graves. This whole mission into the middle of nowhere has only gotten innocent people killed. I'm done. Good luck on your own.
Wait, Bobby, please. Come back.
But it was too late. He was already gone.
Shit. What a horrible turn of events.
So this is it then? We're doomed on this island?
No. I should have said it earlier, but I did find something. I'm unsure of what it is, so I don't even know whether I should mention it. But it seems there's no other choice now. This is all we have.
Well, no more stalling. We already had one person leave.
It's a USB. After the battle with Rio, I found it within the computer lab hiding behind the final floor's throne room. Now I might not be some technical genius or whatever, but I'd say there's a chance this might have something to do with the apartments, or possibly the firewall surrounding it.
That seems kinda like a stretch. I don't know if something that small would ever.
Wait one moment, you may be right, Miku. That is the sign of Protogent, a mystical power said to bring down any malicious forces. If the rumors are true, then this could very well destroy the firewall.
Really? If so, then this is an amazing find. We very well might have a chance of taking down that barrier then. And that'd certainly explain why they had this guarded in the tower.
Well, will it be enough power?
Only one way to find out. Let's go.
The group then heads out back to the apartments, with the hope of taking down the barrier. The group arrives at the front of the apartments, blocked off by the power of the barrier. The price to pay wasn't cheap, but they now had a chance. Miku summons the power of the protogen USB and attempts to break the barrier, with its anti-malware energy seeping from it and into the force field. But it's as they feared, it simply wasn't strong enough. Miku steps back from the barrier in defeat.
Shit. It wasn't enough.
It definitely looked as if you did some damage to the firewall, but if I had to guess, we'll probably need more.
From the looks of it, I'd say that 2 more of those USBs will be necessary. That should be more than enough to take it down.
Well, it just so happens that there are 3 towers surrounding the apartments. Think it's a coincidence?
Very few things in this world are coincidences. There are certainly more USBs in the 2 other castles.
Indeed, but I'm sure Samantha knows of our advances now. Security will most likely be getting even tighter.
Well then we should act ASAP.
Bobby, please, look at yourself, look at the rest of us. We're busted up. We need to head back to base and rest, for at least a while. Going back to these fights so soon would be suicide. Besides, we still have to tell the others of our finds and losses.
He has a point. We must recover before heading out again. I suggest we all go back to our bases and rest up.
So we're gonna split up again?
Well, it wouldn't be wise to leave those back at our bases alone, but we also should stay in larger groups.
Well, it doesn't really matter to me and Colin. Our base is empty since no one is left there. Since Bob and Mario are.
Okay. How about we go back in 2 groups? Me and Bobby can go back to our base with Colin, then Emamex and Aegis can take Miku back to their base. And since it sounds more secure, we can trust you guys with the USB. Sound good?
Yeah, that works for me.
Whatever works. I'm too tired to argue.
Then it's decided.
The 6 of them separate into their 2 groups, and wished each other the best.
Until fate allows us to meet again.
Farewell.
On Emo Mex's walk back to the base, they pass by the town bulletin board, and Aegis gets an idea.
So, if there are other survivors on the island, maybe we should try to inform them about the towers and the USBs inside.
Yeah.
What are you getting at?
I suggest we leave a note on the board in case someone stumbles upon it.
I like it. That could certainly help our cause. Sure, by all means, if you have something to write, then do it.
So before they head back to the base of order, a simple note is left on the bulletin board. It hangs there as the world falls to ruin, though the notes are finally noticed a week or 2 after the attack on Tower 1. Mickey picks up the message and hurries back to his base. Samantha sits atop her throne, sipping champagne, when Joker walks into the room bearing news.
Well, if it isn't my trusted general. What brings you to my room? It must be important if you would show up unwarranted.
Oh, do not worry. It's nothing that will concern you, I'm sure. But as it seems the survivors of our takeover have rebelled against the botters, they even managed to take out your first tower and receive the protogen located there.
So they've finally made the move. I figured some of them may have survived our initial attack, so it only seems natural they'd rebel. But their desperate struggle against me is pointless. If they think one measly antivirus software will be enough, then they are surely mistaken. They may have bested Rio, but he was only a lackey. If they want to test me again, I can assure they will regret it.
Oh, I'm sure they will. No one is quite as impressive as you, my noble queen.
Observant as ever, Joker. But tell me this, what do you plan on getting out of helping me? I suppose I've never truly asked why you'd involve yourself in something such as this.
What do I get out of it? Oh, my queen, I wish for nothing more than a little pizzazz, some spice to this terribly dull world we live in. Nothing beats some good old-fashioned chaos.
A good answer. This is why you remain my number one. Speaking of which, what are my father's conditions?
He seems and malnourished. Certainly too weak to pull any stunts.
Good, that bastard deserves nothing but pain, and I hope he hates every second of it. It's a fitting fate for the man responsible for putting me here. He wanted a leader and now he's got one. Too bad my mother couldn't join him, she's just as guilty.
Indeed. Now, if that's all, I shall take my leave. Until next time.
Oh, hold on one moment. You wouldn't happen to have any information on my mother's new little prodigy, would you?
Unfortunately, we have not located them yet. Not to worry, we will find them in due time. And when we do, their extermination will begin.
Oh my, no need to get so dramatic. I couldn't care less about their death. Whatever powers he has, they won't even hold a candle to mine. He is a mere drop in the bucket compared to me.
Hey, I'm Justin, my queen. Till our next meeting, I bid you farewell.
Joker leaves Samantha to her business, and she continues to drink. That is, until she finally addresses the intruder who lurks behind her, watching her every move.
Whoever you are, you may come out now. No use in hiding all day.
Impressive. I didn't think you had noticed me. But of course, if you hadn't, it's likely I would have slit that pretty throat of yours.
Heh, oh please. You couldn't lay a finger on me if you wanted to. I am much more skilled than I may seem.
Perhaps, but you don't even know who I am yet, or what I'm capable of.
Well then, strange intruder, introduce yourself. Maybe we could get along, you and I.
A fire burns around Samantha, and takes shape in front of her, appearing as a well-suited man with a strange hat. His head is unattached to his body, and seems to be nothing but flame.
Apologies for my unannounced appearance. I merely wished to meet the young lady who has been causing such a ruckus.
Oh, I don't mind. I am just curious how you entered my sacred barrier.
Oh, that? It was of little concern to me. I simply snuck in when I saw my chance.
I see. I may have to provide the barrier with more troops then.
That won't be necessary. I'm sure anyone who defies you will be nowhere near my skills.
Maybe so, but let's get to a much more important discussion. Please introduce yourself. Explain why you're here.
Oh, me? Well... You may call me Dr. Killjoy. I sensed a very powerful scent of despair coming from this island, so I came to see what the big deal was. And as it turns out, I just might have hit the jackpot. You see, I feed on the fear of others, devouring their souls once their emotions become uncontrollable. But not to worry, it's all a mere cleansing. If anything, they should be thanking me. I cure them of any of their worries, all for the low price of their free will.
Oh my, how interesting. You have caught my attention, Killjoy. Maybe we could work together. I'm sure we could both mutually benefit from an alliance.
An alliance, you say? Thank you for the offer, but I'll pass. I'd rather not get ordered around like your other peasants. But maybe if things get heavy we could work something out. Until then, however, I will enjoy my time here. There's still so much to see and learn. I simply couldn't miss such an experience. You'd understand, right?
A shame, but I will respect your choice. Just don't think of challenging me, Doctor. I assure you it will not go well for you.
I have no intentions of that. But if you keep mentioning it, I may just have to take you up on the offer. Farewell, little one.
Then as swift as his entrance, Dr. Killjoy disappeared.
What a strange man, they will certainly help stir the pot. I look forward to seeing what might come of his sudden appearance.
It was late into the day when Mickey had passed by the bulletin board on his way back to base, but he could tell the note was recent. After reading it, he knew he had to show it to his group immediately and ran back to what had once been the concert hall. Mickey bursts into the room holding the note, and showing it to everyone.
Everyone, look what I found during my search. It looks like someone left a note on the bulletin board.
A note? Here, let me see it.
I don't know if anyone will find this, but this is the gist of the base of order. If you are reading this, I'd like to inform you that me and a group of others have fought towards the first tower near the middle of the island. It's here we located an object that may be capable of destroying the barrier around the apartments. My hopes are that from finding this you will be able to help in our search for these prototype USBs. We are led to believe there are 3, 1 in each of the towers surrounding the apartments. We have taken care of the first tower, so if you find this, make it your first priority to get in contact with others, and head towards one of the remaining towers. Your contribution will be a great step in saving the island. Please, our lives depend on you.
Oh my. This is a lot to take in.
Well, what's it to say?
Cynthia shares the info gathered from the note with the rest of the group.
So Samantha has some type of field around the apartments, and the only way to break it is by fighting through the towers. What a mess. And it's all my fault.
Now's not the time to beat yourself up, Mother. You know this was out of your control.
Maybe so. But as her mother I must take responsibility. If only I had controlled this side of here when I was there.
You know it's not your fault. It's no one other than Bonzi's. My father wanted this to happen, and now he's got it.
Hey, come on, no time to brood. We've finally got a plan. I for one look forward to fighting these guys. It will be a good warm-up.
Here's our point. With this we can finally fight back. No more wasting around waiting for something to happen. This is our chance.
Ah, finally. I've been training, you know. I'll be the first pop sensation plus hero. Imagine the fans, I'd be getting record deals left and right. Speaking of which, we should try to find Tommy. I've been separated from my superstar sweetheart for so long.
Hey Val, maybe don't mention that around Cynthia. She's still upset about what happened to Gummy Bear.
Oops, sorry Cynthia darling, I didn't mean anything by it.
No, it's all right. I know you meant no harm. I'll be okay. I just want to get out of this concert hall. The bleakness is killing me.
Indeed, but we should take this lightly. It seems dangerous. I think we should try to reach out to others for this journey.
Yes, great idea Marie. But how do we plan on doing that? For the past weeks we haven't seen anyone.
Well, about that. I was finally able to repair the radio communicator that was destroyed here. If I am correct, there were a few other radios in other locations around the island. It's a long shot, but maybe someone will hear it.
Hey, that might just work. Great thinking, Marie.
Yeah, Mom. Your geniusness never fails to amaze.
Wait, you guys, I don't even know if it will work. Let's just not get our hopes up. Okay?
Too late. My hopes are high.
Okay. Well here, let's just test it out.
She powers on the radio, and it sparks to life.
If anyone has something to say, please say so now.
Hello, this is Cynthia. If you are hearing this, please respond. We've gotten a letter proclaiming some very important news. If you are unaware or have written the letter, please respond so we can work together and restore peace to the island.
So, think someone's gonna pick up.
I sure hope so. I am tired of this radioless lifestyle.
But just then, a voice comes booming out of the radio.
Yo, this thing works. Well, now Tito, check this shit out.
Oh, so it does. Hello pretty ladies around the world. Would you like to hear how much I am packing? I am sure you would. Ha ha ha.
God damn it, it's these weirdos.
They hear arguing over the radio, then a new voice steps in.
Hello. Sorry about that. These dumbasses won't ever shut up.
Oh, hey, it's Cerno. Hey Cerno, what's up?
Goku? Hey man, are you all doing alright? From the sounds of it, you guys finally found something we could use to help?
Indeed, from the looks of it, someone left a note out explaining some pretty big discoveries.
Really? Sick. Well, tell us.
Hold on a second, I'm hoping that anyone else reaches out. Just in case any other groups still have a functioning radio.
They sit in silence for a minute and finally another voice joins in.
Hello? Is this thing on?
Oh. Abigail, we can hear you loud and clear.
Marie! Thank goodness, I was worried that it wasn't going to work. We had it buried in the corner of the town hall, so we didn't know if it would communicate.
So you're in the town hall?
Yep, or what's left of it. You were saying something about some note. Mind sharing?
Yeah, the sooner the better.
Understood.
Cynthia then read off the note to the other two groups.
Strange, so others have found some way to take down the barrier. That's certainly a relief.
What barrier?
There's some kind of barrier around the apartments. That's what the note was talking about, right?
That's what we're led to believe. Are your two groups in fighting condition?
Me and Morshu have been training hard, and Knuckles plus the food duo are already really tough.
Oh, so Knuckles is there.
Yeah, him and Crazy Frog were the first to show up at the town hall.
Hello Ronald, it certainly has been a while.
Knuckles, how were you been keeping them?
To be honest, not good. I've lost my drive. Being trapped in this room with no purpose has left me empty and purposeless. I want to help, but there's not much we've been able to do.
Don't worry, Nux. From the sound of it, we'll be fighting soon. Oh, and have either of your groups seen my parents? I've searched everywhere I could and no luck.
Nothing yet. The only contact we've had with others since the invasion was this radio call.
Same here, no hard feelings, Abigail.
Aw, it's okay. I'm sure they're out there. Somewhere.
What about you guys, Sin? Are you all prepared to fight?
We are now, but it took a while. These idiots over here are lucky they had me to train them. Without me they were hopeless.
You could say that again, Teeks.
Ooh, is that Pa rapping? How's it going, darling?
It's going great. I'm taller than ever.
He's got some good training in, both physically and rhythmically.
Physically and rhythmically.
Preach it, brother.
They then hear faintly in the background.
Yo Tito, you hearing this shit? We're gonna be fighting.
No way, Paul. My nuts can't handle those robocrepes.
Bah. Come on, Dick. This is our chance to show off to the hotties. Think of how much game we're gonna score. The magazines won't shut up about how Guzman and Tito saved the world from Terminators.
Oh yes, you bring a great point, Josie. Lampin' my huge muscles could use some flexing, ha ha ha.
Could you shut the hell up back there?
Geez, they sound like quite the handful.
You have no idea.
Okay, well if both your groups are ready for battle, how about we decide on a destination, and try to take down one of those towers? If this note is true, then it's likely there's another USB in one of the others.
True. How about the one to the first of the front tower? Does that work with you guys?
Sounds great. That one isn't too far from here.
That one is certainly farther than preferred. But I am sure we can make it work if we leave early. How does Tuesday sound?
Works for us.
At least it better. You heard it, boys. No fucking around.
Yeah, of course. What day is it again?
It's Sunday.
Ah, great. Then I'll see you guys there.
Great to hear. I hope we all meet again soon. Farewell.
See you guys.
Peace out.
Then the radios cut to static.
Alright, you heard it. We've got a mission.
So, how's I going? We should try to keep the group low. We don't need everyone leaving at once. How about half of us stay behind?
Works for me, but I've gotta go with. I need to test my strength.
Same here. I've been itching for a good fight.
Me too. I need to finally show off what I'm capable of, and I'm gonna stop my sister's vile plans.
Oh no you don't, young man. You still have so much to learn about your powers, and of this world.
What? But I thought you said I was getting stronger.
You are, but you still are an apostrophe ready for a mission like this. Our enemies mean business. I can't risk losing you like this, so how about I stay back and we continue your training?
Fine. But I'll make sure I become stronger than Samantha, I promise you that.
If you truly want to live up to that promise, then I suggest you really give it your all.
Right.
Mickey.
That works for me. I know my way around the island pretty well, so I could help in that regard.
Good, one more should be enough then. Any takers?
Sorry, champ, I'm not feeling all that well. Bellyache probably. I'd be best with the kiddo. Gotta put some muscles on these bones.
Same here. Not really in the fighting for my life mood right now, but if you find Tommy, make sure to send him here.
Right. Well, Ronald, that just leaves you.
Oh, okay. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't itching for a fight. I've been holding back so far, so I'd like to see how far these boxheads can push me.
Ooh, confident I see. Well, let's keep that spirit up, guys. Let's do this.
And so the four of them trained throughout the night, preparing for their journey to the second tower. Only time will tell what will happen to these valiant fighters.